Welcome back, everybody, to an amazing episode 2. We're still alive. Alright, so we're playing on Frontier Lite. We're playing on an old PlayStation 4. And we've probably racked up about 3+ hours of playtime now. We've had one video out, episode 1. This is episode 2. And we're still going strong. So, yeah, if you're coming back, welcome. If you haven't seen episode 1, you should probably start there. So I'm cleaning up the roads a little bit. We own some land up in here, back up in here, and I'm trying to access that land primarily, and it's just too hard to get large trucks over the roads with all the sand, especially on the grades. So I am just cleaning up a little. I just dropped off a load of lime. But the voices and noises are too much back there, so I just went ahead and dumped it. I was going to show you guys, but decided just to go ahead and dump it and then start here. So I'm just trying to get back out to the main road. From there, I was just in dumping lime. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to keep our production facility going. So we're going to keep the stone in there and the iron ore. I don't think we're going to get around to hunting down melt metal today, but that's coming in the future. What we're trying to do is we are trying just at this point to access our land, which is up here. And this is going to be a slog. This is... I don't even know if I want to take this pup up here. Should I risk it? I've got a pretty good load on already. I can back out, I suppose. The first step here is to make a single cut in. And, oh, she's struggling on this grade. The first step is to... that's not going to work. Make a single cut in till I can find a turnaround. But this is so narrow that a single cut is basically taking everything. I'm going to end up having to back out of this. Oh, I'm already on the secondary trailer. Oh, there's the first barn. Okay. I don't know if I can turn around there. I sure hope so. Oh, I'm almost full. So do I back out? Or do I forge in over the sand? I don't even think I can make it over the sand. Not with a full load. Yeah, I'm basically full. So, I think the easiest thing to do at this juncture is to back out. I sure hope I can... I sure hope I can, oh, no, 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 no. Oh, jeez, did I save that? I thought I was going to lose the pup. See if we can get the pup moving. Hello, we're out. Alright, I'm going to go dump this sand, and I'm going to come back and rinse and repeat. I will for sure bring you back when I hit the barn, and if there's got to be a way to turn around there at that barn. If this keeps being too hard, I am going to leave the pup behind and just use the main truck. That'll slow things down. But I'm not going to force you to watch me collecting dirt off the roads. I've already spent one full episode pretty much doing that. I tried to make it interesting. But I'll bring you back when we get up to the barn. Alright, I made it almost up to the first barn. Not my property yet, but I had to drive over a small bit of sand. Just at the crest of the hill there is where I filled up, and then I cut over and got on this grass margin here and made it up this far. So this is going to be an okay turnaround spot to begin with. Probably get a couple more loads out of here before we have to worry about the next turnaround up the road. Not that this is going to be easy. This sand up here, this dirt up here is thick. So what I'm going to try to do now is cut over hard and then back up to the barn. But getting stuck here has real potential. Now, of course, the more you drive over it, the more it'll flatten. Get my front end around. Oh yeah, this is not the best turnaround. I should be able to go around now, but I'm gonna have to completely drive across the dirt. Now I'll be on the margin on the other side by the perilous cliff. All right, get some speed up. Get over this last bit of dirt and onto what I have already cleared, and then it's down to dump. So that's we've reached a turnaround anyway, sort of. Oh shoot, I can't see. We're going too fast. Brakes on. Whew. All right, we got her back under control. All right, so I'm gonna go down and dump and keep clearing sand. But we're making some pretty decent progress here now getting up this road. Alright, back in a few. Alright, well, I don't know if you'd call it a change in plan or an interesting development. Let's get out of the truck so we don't have to hear that truck noise. So, I have made it to the junction where we tee off to go up to the plateau of my property. But I had an idea, and I was thinking this is a big chunk of land, but my brain was telling me that it's pretty useless. I mean, there's some trees on it, absolutely, and there's some minerals scattered around on it. There's some stone and iron ore, cool, and I thought that was its worth. But now I'm kind of looking at it saying, can we terraform this? Can we turn this rugged land on the top of this mountain into arable land and farm it? I like the challenge of that, but this is some rough terrain. Like, I mean, this is some serious rough terrain. But there are places in here, you know, not too bad, not too bad. You know, you might be able to do something with it. There's some places in here. Look, I just found some iron ore down in this little gully. I think we can maybe carve out some fields, kind of like I did here. And this is preliminary. It's not level. It's not going to be easy, but I kind of fiddled around with it, and by taking the trees off and landscaping it, leveling it, smoothing the land where there's bumps and small hollows, it worked. This could be cleaned up now and plowed out to make a decent little field. I gotta clean that up, that wood chip up, and maybe bring the field out to here. Not a bad little tiny field. So that's my plan. I am going to, I got some heavy equipment, probably going to need much heavier equipment. I think I'm going to need an excavator and maybe something. The problem I face now is there's areas, I don't know, like that little, back in that gully I just saw, there's gullies, like that one back up there with the iron ore in the bottom. I think I got to get that iron ore out before I could try to level this land. And I don't know that I could do a lot with this area right here. It might be a case of you come up here to a high point and try to level a bit of land, right? But it is thick. It's thick bush. Is that more iron ore? Look at that. And how are you getting that out of there without maybe an excavator to reach in and dig it up and then load it into a truck? So yeah, there's going to be some challenges, but I think that's going to be fun. I am going to try to turn this into farmland. Crazy, I know. And I may fail horribly, but it'll be fun trying. Ooh, is that a texture on the surface, or is that a rock? I think it's just a texture on the surface. Worst case scenario, some of these rougher areas, we just basically use them as a tree farm, and we do what we can with it, and then just plant more trees to be harvested. That'll work. Alright, so that's the plan. I've got, obviously I got a bit more dirt to clean up off the roadways. I may be realigning the roadways when I'm done here. But, yeah, that's the new plan. We're going to try to, take the land we got, and as best we can, turn it into farmland. Alright, I'm going to maybe pull down, clean up some more of these trees on the end, maybe, and clean this up a little bit. And see what kind of a field we can get. We can certainly extend it up here to the ridge. Maybe beyond, I don't know. I don't think it's very wide here. Walk off the side of a cliff. Yeah, so like this is, you can't go any further than right here. So it's not terribly wide, but maybe. And the timber's worth money, yeah, and then I think it narrows out even more. So I think it's just going to bring us right back to the road. Alright, but that's my plan. There's that nice looking piece of land. We could probably clean that up. So yeah, let's give it a little whirl. See if we can meek out a field here. Don't know what we would plant. But that's a decision that we probably don't have to make. Well, it's only September, I guess. We can make it in some fall crop. But yeah, let's just work on this one here right now and see what we can make of it. And I'll bring you back and see how we can clean this up. Alright, see you in a few. Alright, so far the experiment goes very well. We're still alive. So no glitches in the Frontier Lite so far. Everything's going smoothly. My experiment to see if I could clear land up here, I guess depends on the piece of land you pick. But yeah, so we've cleared quite a piece of land here. I've plowed it up. I mean, it's not huge, but it's a start. And I just had a thought before I started taping this that if I've been looking at the road as a kind of a permanent structure, but if I were to just clean up a few trees on the edge, which I've cut one down, if I were just to clean up a few trees on this edge, I could move the road over here. There's a hill to my right, but I could run the road along the edge of this hill and maybe push back and kind of take in a lot of this, widen this out a little bit. Huh? So yeah, maybe take down this tree, although I don't know, the road would be awfully slanted here. You can see how the truck is tipped. I don't know how much I can go up there, but I'd probably take out this tree and try to level this a little bit, but I probably won't be successful. So the road will probably stay pretty much here on this end, but try to kind of go straight here with the field and take the road around it and widen the field out a little bit. I mean, I'm not losing anything by doing this. The trees I cut down, I can either chip them if they're smaller trees. I can take the lumber and take it down to turn into beams at my sawmill. So it's productive. And then I'm going to plant this field in some sort of cash crop. Whatever it is I think I can make money at. I mean, I think at this point we're only going to come up with, well, it's September. Anyway, I'll check that out, and we'll look at planting a cash crop in this field. And I think over the winter I'm going to try to make a few more fields like this. I'd like to find a place to build a much bigger field than this, but that's going well. I've been using the truck. I've been dropping the pup and picking up the wood trailer to transport my wood. I don't like... I love this wood trailer as a starter, but with this steering front axle, next time I'm near the store, I'm going to have a look and see if I can't come up with a trailer more like this one with a solid tongue, no steering wheel on the front, as a wood trailer. I think that would be better. So, alright, I'm going to... And of course, anytime this truck goes anywhere, if there's space in the truck, it grabs sand off this road. I want to... we've got some sand up here, and once that's cleared, this can be... I can go either way on this road. On this end, I can jump out right near the store. And this end up here takes you to the mine and the sawmill. So I've been driving over the sand right now, and I'll be happier when it's cleaned up and get rid of it. I haven't touched the sand up here yet. That's a future project. As I expand my fields and look for land, I'll clean that up. Alright. I'm going to cut down a few more trees, load what logs I can, and widen this out, and then I'll bring you back and show you the result. Alright, just to give you an idea of what I'm trying to do here. This is the train. We're at the far end of the field. You can see the field runs off that way. And this is the far side of the road where I'm hoping to push the road more to the right of the screen. But yeah, this terrain is this is challenging. So the reason I've chosen to do this right here, right now, is I want to test that smoothing landscape tool to see what it can do with this. Can it bring this to a state where we could actually plow a field here? Yeah, I'm having my doubts. But it's going to be a good test. Eventually I want to... I'm going to push down through, take these trees... well, take that tree there, that's right in front of me. And maybe some trees down through there. And this is going to be a good test because this falls off into a big hole straight ahead of me. And I want to see, can I smooth this out enough so that we can plow it? And if we can, I think this is a good test to say we can maybe rehabilitate the top of this mountain. The map maker had the intent of making this impossible to farm. And I'm not saying that's not the... Oh, come back. No, I just come all the way up here to get you. Oh, gee whiz. That was... I'm going to say that was my fault. I think I bumped it. It was a bit precarious right from the get-go. Alright, we got you. Okay. So I would have liked to grab a couple of logs there, but it's going to take me so long to get back up to the hill, I might as well just get rid of this. I'm still using the log trailer. And it's wrong to say I hate it. I love this log trailer. It's very inexpensive, great starter game. But it's got this rolly around thing going on that you don't dare not have it hooked to something while you're trying to load it. That's, yeah, you just don't do that. And, but even when it's loaded, it's too loose. Like that would have been tragedy if it wasn't hooked to something. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Nope. Wrong button. There we go. Alright, I think I got it. I think I nailed it. She was coming out of the claw there, and measures needed to be taken. And I've tried it both ways. I've tried cutting the log short. It doesn't seem to make any difference. As long as you can keep the weight on the front wheels, it's fine. Obviously, if the front wheels of the trailer start getting picked off the ground, it's going to really get loosey-goosey. But yeah, I've found it's, as long as you can load it properly and be gentle with it, it'll work. The other fear is that there's a big hill heading down out of here. And on that big hill, there's a hard right turn, 90-degree right turn at the bottom. And if you're going too fast at all, she'll just flip over. And if you use too much brake, the trailer will try to pass you going down the hill. So, yeah, that has its challenges. Let's, probably gonna have to use this claw has straps. I'm probably gonna have to use them here because this claw does not like the smaller logs. It just will not pick them up unless it's ideal circumstances. And especially now, I'm gonna try to grab a couple of logs. So I'm gonna use the straps to get these all bunched up. Cheaty, but I think it's a fair cheat when you're dealing with forestry to do this, because of the limitations of getting underneath logs. Anybody who's played the game knows exactly what I'm talking about. Let's see if we can get this, grab some of these little logs. Yeah, my initial plan would have been to grab the butt end logs and use them for lumber, and then to grind the rest up. But it seems like I'm just, if I'm cutting down the tree, it seems like I'm junking them all up and taking them all. Of course, once you get a log on the ground, it's kind of hard to chip unless you're going to actually physically pick it up and put it in a chipper. I might get these logs out of the way, hit these stumps real quick, and just try to flatten this upper part real quick while I got you guys online. I'm not going to be able to get that like that. Let's see if we can... Let us do what my good friend Gil Grissom warned us against. I always remembered that CSI episode where he was being pushed to get results fast on this important case, and he said the best way to go fast is to go slow. And I think that applies to picking up logs in this game. Oh, Louises. I'm not... That stump is going to be inconvenient, but I'm going for it. Let's get some weight on the clamp. Let's strap off, strap on. Oh, baby. So there's 2 little logs left there. Okay, alright, alright. And then I'm going to grind some stumps. Oh, there's a... Well, I think everybody can agree this is going to be a good test of our ability to smooth out this land. I am not very good with the landscaping tools in 22. I don't think it was called smooth. It was called flatten, or so, it was called something else in 19. But boy, did that ever work good. And I'm finding in 22 the smooth function, which replaced it, doesn't work near as well. And I find when I use any of the other ones, I find I just make more of a mess. So I kind of like, if I can't fix it with smooth, it can't be fixed. Although I have seen people use the tools and get them to work, but I'm not of that skill level, for sure. And that's fine. Kudos to those people. I commend you for your ability. If I let that go now, that's going to be a mess. Let's pick that up. Let's... the problem was that one log is sticking out too far, and it's going to move back a little, and then I can do the proper alignment. Let's get a little bird's eye end on view here. Yeah, see, I'm still too angled. Up on the weight. And hopefully I'm not too far up. But if I am, they're going to get the chainsaw. That's the highest this thing will go. So, a drop is in line. No. Roll down in there. That one went down pretty good. Is up. I have to do it this way because I can't get the boom up any higher. Oh. I don't know what happened there, but I'll take it. Jesus, is that on the dump truck? Oh, she, see? She's done a little... Let's clamp these down. Okay. Let's, just, see if we can, The problem is, obviously, I had parked the dump truck there with the intent of not loading it right there. So let's get a little end... Get the dump truck trying to pull her up the hill a little bit. That's still not right. Oh... No. Alright. Well, I don't think it's strapped. Oh. No, I'm going to try to fix it. I've only got a few more logs to put on here. I'll try real quick, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't matter. Because I'll just, you know what? I'll fix that later. Let's go grab those other 2 logs, get them out of the way. Kind of want to do this all in one shot. Nope, too high. Too high. Alright. We get this down off the hill. Then we got to move that plow out of the way, and we got to grab the grinder. Lay this here for right now. Of course you do, but that's fine. Just want to show you, and I'm dying to know myself, how well we can clean up this mess. How much of that hill can Smooth take out? And maybe this might be the opportunity, not right at this moment, but for me to, on this really super rough terrain, practice my landscaping a little bit. Then again, I don't think the map maker ever wanted us to farm this land. He made it so we couldn't, and I'm just being stubborn. Oh wow, you can see I was talking about how the ground falls off over here. Yeah, this is quite the hill. I find this works sometime with stubborn stumps. Normally I like to keep count of the trees cut down. Oh, there's one. So I think there's a raise and lower the ground level function, and the flatten is where you just pick a level of the land, and then you just click it and hold it, and then as you run the cursor around, it makes all the land that level. I'm sure with an experienced use of all those features and enough money, I could terraform anything. Although one of my fears here is there's so much stuff on this map, like iron ore and the dirt and the sand and all those things. My big fear is I've gotten in a circumstance where I tried to landscape a little bit. Oh, still something there. And there was something left on the ground, and it would not landscape that spot, but landscaped all around it and made it just a huge mess. I don't know that I got all the stumps. I'm not even sure that that matters. I think it would landscape lower and raise the ground and just leave the stump where it was and landscape around it. But it treats things like the wedge wood chunks when you cut down a tree that sometimes fall out. It won't landscape around those. So I don't know. But I've landscaped before and lowered the ground and had a tree hovering above the ground when I landscaped. So go figure. All right. Let's just give this a little try, because you people have all been patient. Let's kind of get up here where we can see what we're doing. Not looking at that. Obviously, the cursor, when we move it around, it'll move things around. I just want to be able to kind of see. Okay, so we can get an idea there now how lumpy that is, and how if we could smooth that enough so we could plow it. That's all I need. All right, let's give this a whirl. So I got soften. That's the new term. Slope. Yeah, that one scares me. Level is the one where you just hold X and move around and it makes everything that level. And then there's raise and lower. That one kind of scares me too. It all happens. Yeah. All right. So we're going to increase the strength to its highest level. And okay. Maybe a little bigger? No, too big. We may go bigger in a minute. So we can see that pretty good. Money's going down. Yeah, things are happening. I zoom out a little. We can't really see what it's doing now, but I want to do that. So basically, I kind of judge my performance on how much money it burns. So that ground falls away right in there. Oh, we're just gonna evaluate this, and then this is gonna turn into a big project, because I'm gonna try to farm this entire hill and right down into the road back there. So I'm gonna cut down all those trees and try to reroute the road right around this. All right, let's make. Where are we standing? Back down here. I think there might be something right there in the middle, right there where the red dot is, that high point. Maybe it's moving. I think so, though. Alright. That should be a good test. There's more to do, for sure. But let's... Alright. Okay. Alright, there's something here. We saw this with the red dot. There's something here. Yep. Missed a stump. Okay. That's fine. But yeah. Plow can come up over this now. Right? I'm going to call that... I'm going to say it needs work, but I'm going to call it a success. And when I was flattening, I didn't notice this before, but as I was flattening, I noticed that if we were to cut down these trees right here, this kind of falls off back down to that road. If we were cut all the trees out from that road right there back, I think we could smooth this entire hill down and turn it into field. I don't know how that translates going this way, but I see that as a positive sign. So this is going to be an ongoing multi-day project aiming at having this field done by spring. But we're going to keep working at that problem. But we have a new thing now. We've had some spawns down at our metal facility. So I think we've had some steel beams and steel tubes spawn. So I'm going to get geared up and head down there. I need a... You know what? Can I put steel beams on that trailer? That log trailer? And, oh, yeah, let's give that a whirl. My only big problem is I don't have a set of forks for this thing, which I can go get. But I think I might try this guy here to pick up those pallets. We'll try it, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to have to drive this guy all the way down to the store and pick up a set of pallet forks. Not a big issue. Alright, I'm going to get all staged up for that, head down to the facility, and we are going to transport some beams and logs. Or beams and tubes, steel tubes. Sounds like a good time. Back in a few. Alright, everyone. I apologize for the noise, but I just brought the truck and trailer down, the log trailer, and I realized when I was having trouble with the lime pallets, I borrowed the forklift from the shop. And my opinion on that is, oops, if they didn't want us to use it, what are you doing? If they didn't want us to use it, they wouldn't have left the keys in it. I think the problem here is... Am I forks are too far apart? Nah. Okay. Alright, we got under her. So let's see if we can lay this on the log trailer. And seeing how I think we're only going down to the bottom of the hill. Let's, maybe we'll double stack them. Because, you know, what could go wrong? It's actually so close, I could probably just, you know what? Wonder how heavy they are. Oh, they're probably really heavy. I can't read the icon. They're 5,000 liters. Yeah, maybe not. Let's I think I threw up the marker. There it is, all the way there. It's farther away than I thought it was, isn't it? Ah, let's do it. So we are going to buy the mine, but we've found enough iron ore around the map that we've started production. Oh yeah, it's only right here. Yeah. Cool. We can now make deliveries using our borrowed for a front-end loader. I think this will disappear as soon as we get in the... Yeah. It's going. What are we going to get for a pallet of this stuff? We're going to get almost $13,000. Okay, they're slow to make though. There's like 5,000 liters in one, and they've been cooking for 24 hours. So I don't expect that we're going to get a lot out of it, but hey, every little bit helps. So I'll just run up and grab the other one and deliver that. That is awesome. And then we'll check on our production facilities and see if we have to, well, we still have time left in the day, see if we have to do anything with them. But, this is not the video I would have made if I was doing a playthrough. But in the background, I've been doing a lot of testing. I just want to test the limitations of this mod, but the farther into it I get, I don't want to break it. So one thing I haven't done was cut down signs. I said, you know what? I will do that on my test map, and I will report back to you what that's like. But other things I've been doing, I've been landscaping land, cutting down trees, removing sand, things you know, that I was so scared to do before. And the game is still working. So, did I put the straps on this? I don't know. We'll find out. Is it just me? You guys have been listening. I think they may have trimmed the musics a little bit in some places. I'm hearing a lot more sound effects, but I'm not hearing as much music around the map. I'm hearing some. Like we have the Farm Sim theme up in the store. But I'm not hearing as much music, so that is something I may pay a little more attention to. Boom. A little bit less, but roughly the same price. So that's about, you know, $25,000 for 2 pallets. Fair enough. Now we could have done the exact same thing with our front end loader, our track loader. And the next time we do pallets, I will bring it down. I'll probably go get a set of forks for it. And we'll see how she does. If she does well with it, maybe we'll just buy another one of those and leave it here. So we'll just park our stolen front end loader right here. It's borrowed. Borrowed. We had permission. Alright, that's awesome. I still got some sand on board, but let's get aboard of the truck and pull out of this racket. And we'll see if we have to, before the end of day, come back and top things up. So, that's where I was going. So I think we're about to get some beams out. Are they 1,000 a pallet or 2,000? But anyway, we now got 62,000 in wood, so I'm happy with that. We're not quite halfway to another metal beams, so they're coming along. We haven't gotten any vehicle parts yet. They're storing. They're turned on, they're storing. 705. I guess vehicle parts are just really, really slow? I don't know. They got what they need, so they're doing their thing. So yeah, overall, I think it's fine. Yeah, this place seems to be running really slow, which is fine. That's cool. Yeah, I'm happy enough with that. So we need to go get rid of our sand. Not too long ago, I emptied a trainload of sand out of the silo. So not that I'm gonna do that, but something I'd forgot about. So I threw some logs in the truck here, and then I filled it up with sand. So you could actually do double duty if you wanted to and fill the dump trucks and the pup trailer up with logs and then go fill it up with sand, and it doesn't cost you anything. You're not losing any capacity. Basically, you get 2 loads hauled down for the load of 1. A load of logs and a load of sand. But you'd have to cut your logs super short to get them to drop down into the dump beds and blah, 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 blah. And I got this log trailer, and although it's irritating, if you're careful with it, you can make it work. Just got to be cognizant of the fact that it's going to roll around on you, even when it's hooked to something. Weird coming in here without the pup. There's a little more sand going in. I mean, I'm getting almost $40,000 a train load for the sand. And it's an irritant. I gotta get it out of my way, so yeah, I'll take you back up the back way now to our property. So yeah, we made some progress today for sure. We got that we got a farm coming together up there on our property. We've managed to sell some beams and tubes. Lime production is going well, so we have a never-ending supply of lime. Overall, we made some progress moving forward, but I mean, it's going to be a slog. It's going to be a lot of work. And we seem to have an excess of logs. I'm going to have a look to see if there's another place to sell logs on the game. If not, I might just start doing a lot more chipping, because I suppose we could turn on the other productions at the sawmill and make planks and long planks and sell those as well. That might be a good idea. I think I might do that, turn those productions on, because we've got a lot of forestry to do up here as we clear. Just removing trees as we're clearing plots of land. That's all we're doing right now. Yeah, look how much better that looks. Wow. I mean, it's not going to be easy farming. We're going to need some high horsepower tractor. I think we can knock this down a bit too. So it's a bit high right here, right in front of the tractor, or the truck. So yeah, I think we can even do better than what we have done here. I'm just not sure if the road will end up going straight between 2 long rectangular fields, or if we will guide the road right around the field up there and come right around it. I am kind of enjoying the taking this really rough raw land and turning it into farmland. I'm kind of having fun with this. Alright, I'm going to fiddle with this a bit more. I should jump in and turn on these other wood products, because we have a lot of wood and we don't need all the planks we're getting. So yeah, we'll see if the sawmill can keep up with our log production. Perfect. Alright, and we still do have to have a look at other things we can do, other maybe production facilities. I'm not fully versed with them here on the game. I know there's the oil production, and we're planning on getting into the mine. That'll probably be our next thing. So we are moving forward, and this project here kind of excites me. So we'll see how this goes. All right, I'll be back in a few. Alright, I think we've been doing alright. Just want to, I'm going to plow the area just to make sure I haven't missed any stumps or things, which I probably have. But we've got a pretty good area cleared now, and it looks like we can keep going straight ahead of us up in that direction. So I think our idea of creating a farm up here is starting to pan out. I mean, that's our original sliver of land, and I mean it's not going to be flat and level, but like I say, straight up ahead, up in this area here, it looks like we can keep going for a little bit. So we can cut down those trees there and flatten that little nub, and maybe keep extending the field here. Like I say, right now I haven't got to the point where I'm laying out. Oh, I think I found something I missed. Yep, stump. Right there. So yeah, I'm going to continue around and around and around and plow all this out, get rid of the stumps I missed, continue flattening, and I think we're going to call it there for today. We've had a pretty big day. I've moved a lot of material, and I think we can see now that we're going to be able to make a farm up here on the hill. So I think I'm going to clear this area out, and then I'm going to take a look at it and see, you know, how we would do a farm here. So yeah, this nub here, if we got rid of this, that brings us to the road in behind. So then, yeah. So we've got a little more expansion to do up into this area, and we want to keep at our production lines. Yeah, see this? Yeah, we can go right to that road. So that's definitely what I'm going to be doing. We're going to keep at our production lines for sure. We'll keep clearing a little bit of sand, but we've pretty much got all the sand cleared that we want to clear right now. So yeah, there's our farm is I'm going to extend it right back to here, this intersection. And we got this building here, that's on our property. So yeah, we can make use of this for equipment. And I think we got a farm coming together up here. And again, this is Frontier Lite, and it is still working. So I am monumentally impressed. This would be 2 episodes, even though they were a little restricted in what we were doing. We were testing out Frontier Lite and not really having a plan. So I think this is the time now to stop doing that. Let's assume it's going to work until it lets us down, and let's start putting a farm together up here to go along with our smelting and mining businesses. So yeah, we're getting somewhere now. So okay, next time it's going to be setting up a farm, figuring out what our farm is going to look like, and I think we got something we can work with, people. This has been a load of fun. Didn't think I was going to be able to do this. And like I always say, if you like what you saw, throw us a like. If you want to see some more of this, subscribe to the channel, and we're going to push this until we can't go no further. Alright, thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate it. See you next time.